Is it recording? Uh, if you ever seen me in the East Bay a couple years ago in a white truck with his dog behind it, he had a pink mohawk. He used to bark at the cars. Yeah, he's pissed. He spiritually came back as the Antichrist. Because how I did him dirty. And I'm getting punished for this. That's why I have to do this. Otherwise, I'll be in the mental hospital, like before. So this is part of my therapy. It's what I have to do as a symptom of my mental illness. Okay? And this has to go to the public. Okay? Now, I don't want to develop anger. That's not my intention. But if it doesn't, I'll be pissed. Okay? Thank you. Now we can communicate. This dog's really pissed. But you're going to be more pissed because I didn't alarm people because you would have just said I was just crazy. I got shit on my teeth. Papa. I love you, Santa, but do you love me? Oh, I think so. Oh, I think I love you. No, prove it. Smoke it, baby. Smoke it. I need a light. It didn't happen. In rehearsal, it worked. No, it's never going to happen, dude. Hocus pocus, miracles don't work. That's what's fucked up with you Christians. Thank you, atheists. Congratulations, the atheist wins. There's no hocus pocus miracles. Doesn't mean the supernatural doesn't exist. So what are we talking about? What I know or what I can prove? Right? I'm saying I'm in the kingdom of heaven. Heaven is when you go and die. They think you go there, right? I'm saying I'm that on earth. Every day is in heaven. It's been that way for 9 months. 9 months. And I'm just waiting for something bad to happen. It's perfect. I can't fuck up. Except doing this. Telling people I'm the Antichrist. Because we're doing the negative charge now. We're reversing polarity. It's not Satan, it's just sexual. It's like going to the toilet. You go to Burger King, McDonald's, whatever. That's where you go to the toilet, that's who you have sex with. And you'll be hanging out with people you're compatibly sexual with. I mean, that's just a hierarchy, but how will you know unless you... Because monogamy is slavery. It totally is. And you... Begun adultery. Oh, I'm saved! Isn't it wonderful? Yeah, I'm saved! Congratulations, dipshit! Show him what he want, Bob! Life's the same, dickhead! Okay, you're saved. But say if you weren't saved, what would that be like? I've never known. Because I wasn't made of waste. I was saved. Now all you motherfuckers might be what waste. So I'm going to get wasted. This is my business card. You know what about Bob? They took Bob to the mental hospital, right? And he said, hey, this guy doesn't belong in the mental hospital. That happened to me. My brother took me to Cedars-Sinai. And they said, why do you need to go to the mental? Oh, okay, so obviously you need to go to the mental hospital, okay? Okay, that's what they'll say. That's what happened. And, well, I don't want to rat anybody out, but they shipped me away to the mental hospital, right? And I got there, that way around this. So they put me in the regular hospital. Because, you know, humans can't do that, really. Only extraterrestrial. In spirit, with their spirit and their higher functioning self. Not a higher power, higher functioning self. A separate self within the cellular capsules of the frontal lobe ventricles of the brain, where Da Vinci thought spiritual contact was evident in the... Why does that come back at us? Holes in your head, honey. The bubble-headed bleach blonde. See, they all work together in the glory of the beatification of the mighty erection and the dispensary of its semen to offset sail to the ocean voyage to the depths of the Mariana Trench to the tops of Mount Everest. 15 miles. A well. A rock well. Go vertical 15 miles. Range. Spiritual range and hierarchy of consciousness evoluting to what reality will allow itself to understand, like dyslexia. Why is there so much dyslexia? Well, because we're not interpreting the way God wants us to read the words, the written word. God, 3. G-O-D. But through dyslexia, or planetary, where the earth goes around the sun, and the two go around the center, the G and the D would rotate around the O, and each stands for a hieroglyphic. The G for the G-spot, G-money, GQ. The G, green. The perfect G. Energy. The G. And the D, well, it's demonic. Delta. The Delta Force demonic. Because evil always has to go on evil. And unfortunately, I'm here to inform you that I represent the entire spiritual evil known to human beings on planet Earth that has ever been before. I am the most evil human being that ever will exist. And that's a fact. I tattooed 666 on my hand. And then when I found out what that was, I removed it. Because I didn't want any part of it. But that was years ago. And these things manifest come back. And they make you do this shit because of my dog Rags. He's getting pissed. This happened November 24th over a thing that happened in the mental hospital. Is what triggered all this. But there's going to be a bad thing happen after the Super Bowl. And this will be a record of it. That this is hours before the Super Bowl took place, right? Because the game hasn't started for another couple hours yet. But the calamity afterwards just we proved that we recorded that it did it. And it's the truth. That is no game. I don't know. You can say whatever you want. You know, we need a false God now. And it's important people believe in that false God with all your heart and all your soul. Because we're not doing love anymore. We're doing honey. And honey is the semen that comes out the end of the penis. And the girls are to collect the honey. Blowjobs, wearing a condom, different flavor condoms. Grape, lemon, so it's like candy for them. And they get a blowjob. And the blowjob, the one Jesus never got. Come on, give it up. Everyone make it the best. And you get regular clients, regular customers, you'll do a ball job on them. You know, they clean to have it open and natural. What's all this sexual repression, man? What's wrong with it? It's just sex. In Bible study, the motherfucker tells me, I can't even understand. He's a fucking doctor, a brain doctor, and he can't even talk. What are you talking? Is it okay? Is something going to blow up? You know? Oh, it's sex. Don't say anything about sex. Okay. I'm freaking out, man. What's wrong with you people? It's just sex. Get over it. And the women can empower themselves. If they learn to train that pussy, it's a fantasy. You do a number on the job. If you fuck with his head, you get a toaster, a George Foreman grill, maybe a new appliance oven. You can suck it. Who's my little demigod? Just play the guy. You give him a blowjob, food, and he'll produce for you, man. You leech off him, and you got 3 or 4 of these guys you're doing. And they know about each other. They're cool with it. They understand that. You got to work them. That's what you do. You're serving people. You're pussy, everything, man. You're serving. So let them touch your ass, touch your titties. You're not changing any body fluid. Let them cop a feel. You want to look at that? Touch that? Put your hand in there, feel that nipple. Yeah. Us older guys, we like to touch them young girls. We don't want to fuck you. We just like to feel his like stuff with that ass like Jello, man. Jello. And those little skinny girls with the ass just the perfect Jello. Oh, I'm getting flies. See the flies? Ooh, there's a spider. Ooh, there's all kinds of wicked, similar sized spiritual shit going up in here. I revere my bodily functions. Hey, baby, you a hooker? Where's the hookers at? You know, if you say that, a bitch can have you arrested. I want to smash that fucking nose job, man. They want to pop them silicone tits too, man. I want to see them tits pop with that silicone flying in the air, man. Give me a graphic of that. Even Photoshop that shit, man. See him popping them silicone tits. He's got a popper out. He's on the titty hunt. He's on the titty hunt. And we'll videotape it. And we'll be popping them tits. We'll have millions of dollars. So we'll pay these bitches off. It'll be okay. coming unraveled. It happens. I need a light. I can't smoke in the house. I'll get kicked out. If my dad kicks me out, I'm fucked. He does my laundry. He cooks my food. He does everything, man. He's a goddamn Boy Scout. And nobody can fuck with me unless he goes through him. Because he's my conservator. I'm not even a legal adult. You want to see my belly? That'll cost the extra, honey. Whoa. I got some vacancies, though. 2 fetuses. Got to be within 3 years. They want to live. I got vacancies. And then I'll be fully 9s. I got Manuel's full. He's 3. My mom, my first abortion, and then the 3 abortions that the first guy who ever had sex change. And it's a pretty whack story. But I got 9 babies in my stomach. Spiritual entities. Living and growing in my stomach. That's a fact. The Tridentity triplets. Each one has a head with 3 horns. 3 threes. 3 threes. See, and I was born in the month of May. M-A-Y. It's a God word. If you know how to read them, man. It's a whole other language. And I'm not just going to give it up. But it's the reason for dyslexia. I cracked dyslexia. And that Stephen Hawking, the theory of everything time. Time speeds up when you're having fun, and it slows when you're depressed. See, they even talk about that stuff, and the way the consciousness works on time, and the way we work in. I mean, you didn't even scratch the surface. I went to see that theory, and I wasn't that impressed at all. And Stephen Hawking really doesn't do it for me. And I'll knock the shit out of the Stephen Hawking about theories when we get into it, the depths of the ocean, about reality and what you can do in this life and get away with. Because if you're not cheating, you're not trying, honey. You know, and everybody's dirty. It's just who can get away with it, man? Who can take the and come away clean is the victim. Be the ultimate victim. Nobody's fucking with you. If you're the victim, he's the mental defective, fat, he's the fucking Omega. He's the Omega, the last. But you're the first, because you're in the kingdom of heaven every day. So I can't fuck up. Everybody expects me the worst of me. I'm not even considered a person in my own family. His stigma of mental illness is so severe and so understood. You're not even treated like a person. But it's okay. Because you go as a non-person and you get away with murder. Literally. And I'm not in jail. And I got the therapy that his brothers never got. And she's cool. You know? He's not giving a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's how you live a living a little longer, baby. I will destroy you all. I don't think there's a problem here. Except my cigar is not lit, and this disturbs me. See, if I could just make that lit, then this would all be legit. But it didn't light. Without a light. Well, I'm going to sleep tight, because I can see my sound bite is up to 20 minutes.